Zordak is a game heavily inspired by Super Metroid. You explore the world, find items that aid you on your journey, uncover secrets, and much more. You awaken from an unexpectedly long cryosleep and realize that this place is nothing like it's supposed to be. Everyone is dead, and the facility is abandoned. It seems you are the only survivor. Now you must do everything you can to stay alive and set out in search of another human being. But from the very first minutes, it becomes clear Zordak is not just about survival. It's a game about isolation, the unknown, and the gradual realization that something far worse than a simple catastrophe has occurred. The corridors of the complex are cold and lifeless. Lights flicker as if the facility itself is slowly dying. Every door opens with a heavy metallic groan as though resisting your presence. And the deeper you go, the stronger the feeling that you're not supposed to be here, or that something else was never meant to remain here with you. The gameplay is built on a classic formula: exploration, backtracking with newly acquired abilities, and gradual map progression. But Zordak plays with this familiar structure in clever ways. Every module you find is not just an upgrade, but a key to understanding what happened. New weapons, suit enhancements, access to restricted areas. All of it feels like progress, not only mechanically, narratively. At first you find simple tools, movement upgrades, basic weaponry. But soon, technologies begin to appear that raise unsettling questions. Who created them? Why are they here? And most importantly, why do they feel alien? Enemies in the game are rare, and that's exactly what makes each encounter so tense. This isn't non-stop action, it's survival against an unknown threat. Sometimes it's better to avoid confrontation, and sometimes you simply don't have a choice. Special attention must be given to the atmosphere. Zordak never holds your hand. There are no long dialogues, no direct explanations. The story is told through the environment. Scattered logs, damaged terminals, strange markings on the walls. The player pieces everything together like a detective caught in the center of a long-forgotten tragedy. And the further you progress, the more questions arise. Why did the entire staff disappear? What caused the catastrophe? And are you truly the only survivor? At times, it feels like something is watching you in empty corridors. You hear sounds that defy explanation. The facility systems sometimes react to something, but not to you. Zordak carefully balances exploration and tension. It's not a horror game in the traditional sense, but a constant sense of unease follows you everywhere. You never truly feel safe. As you move forward, the world begins to unfold. New areas grow increasingly strange, and unlike the familiar technological facility, you encounter zones where architecture seems to defy logic, spaces that should not exist. And at some point you begin to wonder, is this still a research complex or something else entirely? Your initial goal, to find another human, slowly transforms into something more. It's no longer just about survival. It becomes a search for truth, an attempt to understand what happened, and decide whether leaving this place is even possible, or if it's already too late. Zordak is a game for those who appreciate slow, thoughtful exploration, for those who value atmosphere and ambiguity, and for those willing to be left alone with silence, and whatever hides within it. And perhaps the most important question that remains after the journey is this: were you ever truly alone, or did you simply fail to see the others?